Hello, hello, hello. Crafty Chris here again for another Scrap Your Scraps Thursday night. I can't remember if I was if I posted a video last week or not. It's been crazy here. Tonight we're going to continue with part two of my cleaning up my scrap room. And I've got some suggestions of storage and just my progress so far, so I hope you will enjoy it. Here's a picture of my tidied floor. So I've got all those stamps put away finally, and now I'm ready to start on the next step. So here's a picture of my cabinet that I showed you earlier, which was a mess. And as you can see at the very bottom there, I've organized it in a way that it provides me a little more space to squeeze a few more things in on that shelf. I've organized the containers either vertically or horizontally, depending on how many I had for a particular category. So that helped me to alleviate some of the leftover space that wasn't available to me. I also sorted using some tabs so that I could see things quite easily, and I labeled the shelves as well in case some of the tabs and things had been moved. Some of the containers that I use are close to my heart containers that I've had for years. At some point, I probably will try to get everything to be the same product line, but for now, because it's so expensive, as you know, to change over your storage projects and products. So this one is a 6x6 pocket, if I'm not mistaken. This is a unit that I purchased from Stamping Up, and it's kind of like a DVD case. It's what they store their usual product line in, and it's the size of a DVD case. This is a Totally Tiffany, I want to say 6x6 file, which comes with its own little pocket dividers, and it fits the Close to My Heart packages as well. This is Close to My Heart. I think it's a 6x6 half size mini stamp holder with dividers in it. And really, it's a product that only works with the mini stamps. And this is a pocket from 31 that can attach to another pocket, and you can have a few pockets that hang from each other. But I simply put push pins on my corkboard and attach them to the corkboard there. So how I began to divide these up was using the same tabs that I had for the stamps, but I found that it didn't really work quite as easily. So I grouped these in terms of theme and also what they were going to be used for. And that seemed to be a little bit easier because the dies were more of a tool than the stamps are in my mind. And this is an image of all of my dies, most of all of my dies, organized into the different piles. From here, they're going to go into those different containers to be organized on particular shelves. So this is a complete shelving unit now with some more of the Stampin' Dies sets and the die sets at the bottom of it. Unfortunately, it is not all of what I need to store. Here's my leftovers. These are the poor lost boys that have no home at the moment, and that's a problem. So I got to find a place to put these lost, unfortunate dies. And along with those poor souls, there's my stack of bags that needs to live in a different place. I'm not sure. I think it's mostly because it looks unsightly that it's bothering me so much. So I think I'm going to have to find a place for them in the cupboard as well. And here is the cupboard. As you can see, it's not wholly accessible unless I pull things out that I've tucked in between the cabinet and the cupboard. And it's kind of unusual space inside, and I'll show you that in this picture. So inside it does have cabinetry, and the cabinetry is completely full. And so this means something's got to give. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that there is all kinds of old books and some of my university papers and bags and Christmas paper and a silhouette case and home decor books all stuffed in there, which I haven't even opened in the last, gotta say, probably 10 years. So it all has to go. There you can see my pile of purses and bags and things that I probably haven't used in about 10 years or more. And the Christmas wrapping and the books and stuff from when I was a teacher and my university days, and a bag of sewing stuff when I made covers for my outdoor furniture, and boxes of empty jewelry boxes from when I had a home-based business. All right, so some of the things ended up out in the hall and in my husband's snore room, but I did eventually get things sorted to a point where I could start putting things away. So this is the closet now. All of what was in there has been removed, and now I've got my bags on the left-hand side at the bottom there, my dies and a bunch of other materials that needed to get a place to live, and a whole bunch of my projects have been put away finally as well. So a bunch of stuff that I had in a corner that is stuff to be sorted through because I have no idea has now taken the space in the hallway of where I held all of my projects that needed to be stored. Now that they're stored, there was space to put things out so that I can sort them more easily. And I've got the books and everything that were inside the closet. You can see there's a huge stack of them now up at the top of the picture and also in the media center section. Plus I have cameras for sale there, and there's bags that I'm not going to be using for my crafting, and a whole bunch of stuff is all laid out there so that I can take pictures of them and get them onto Facebook. I really, really wish that I had a photograph of where I started this process. I kind of jumped in after I'd already moved things out of the office, but you saw all the stuff that came out of the one side of my office. And yes, unfortunately, that's only one side of my office. I still have the other side to do. So join me, I'm hoping next week, for the second half, or no, this will be, well, the second half of my office, but the third video. If you enjoyed this video, please share with your friends, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel below the video in YouTube. See you next week. Bye.